The vice presidency is a mostly symbolic job. However, if we came to a different understanding.
This movie is spent, for me at least, wondering what Dick Cheney's motivation really is. Like, what do you think his motivation is? If he wants power, what does he want the power for?
Well, he's an interesting individual because, yes, he wants power, but he wants power for somebody else. That's why he's fascinating, because there's an arrogance to him, and there's an incredible ambition, but there's also a sense of self-sacrifice. He gives up his own dreams of the presidency. He staunchly fights for unitary executive power, but not for himself. It's for the presidency, right? So he's a fascinatingly contradictory character, incredibly strong-minded, absolutely refusing to apologize or to have any regrets. A wonderful dad in the fact that he didn't flinch to support his daughter Mary when she came out, even though that was anathema to his party at the time. He's human. Nobody is all villain, nobody is all saint.
You, of course, gained a lot of weight for this movie, but what other mannerisms did you really focus on in trying to pick up Dick Cheney?
Breathing. You try to really find someone's breathing patterns, very important. The walk. Just the bearing. His ability, by all accounts, to sit in a meeting and understand the power of silence and of intimidation. That he would often sit with hardened military men and make them incredibly nervous because he would just stare at them and not say a word to them when he was Secretary of Defense. He has this kind of strong demonstration effect that he likes to do. Initially, do something very aggressive very early on, just kind of a shot across the bow to everybody. It's endless. You know, look, when you start studying any person, if I was asked to play you and him, anybody, it's endless. You can only scratch the surface in a couple of hours. There's always so much to play with, and then unfortunately you can't show it all. You just got to pick and choose.
Yeah,
cherry
and
pick.
then the shoot is over, and you're
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 done.
on to the
And you
next.
wish you could go back and do the first week's work again, because now you feel like, no, I'm starting to get it.
Do you think this movie can change people's minds? Like, do you think there are people that are Cheney defenders that'll see this movie and go, maybe he's not a great guy?
I don't know how many Cheney defenders there are around. His approval ratings were very low. The Republican Party has changed dramatically since then. He's not a conventional neocon in that he doesn't really believe in democracy through revolution either. But he is somebody who absolutely ardently believes that what he did is correct and is right, and he would do it again in a minute, as he says. And we all have different ideas of what patriotism is, don't we? Certainly there is this feeling right now where people are looking back with sort of fondness upon W and Cheney. And especially, you know, we've seen him this week with Bush Sr.'s death as well.
He's crying.
Yeah.
Sorry. He's so human. Yeah.
No, that was really good. But he, of course, he has that humanity to him. And then he has the public persona, which is the only part he allows anybody to see, because he's a very private individual. Will it change people's minds? I cannot tell you that. I just don't know. But they will come away having seen the nature of power, having seen a love story, and hopefully having a desire to do good at the end of this and reconsider. Because I do believe that there are many Cheneys walking amongst us. The difference is he actually had that awesome power with which to change the global landscape, which he did.
I believe we can make this work.
Hot damn.